going on? We are out here in beautiful Missouri, per usual, and we are going to be doing a little bit of shed hunting. This is a new spot. We'll see what I can find, hopefully something good, and maybe some other surprises too. I'll check back with you after we find something. Peace. I see something over here that looks like it might be antlers, but I cannot tell yet. Might just be like a root system. Yeah, it is. Just a root system, look at that. Man. Bottom of a tree. I thought for sure that was a tine. Alright. Well, the search continues. On to the next spot. Keep looking. Hey everyone, we got distracted on a side quest. We are in the middle of a field, and I started looking for arrowheads. I'm sorry, it's in my nature. But I think we might have just found something. So let's check it out. See that rock right there? I think it is something. Definitely not an arrowhead, but you can tell it is completely flat for the most part. It's got some flaking around one spot here, but this side, this whole entire top edge right here is all worked. Sadly, broken. It's not all there, but it is a piece of Native American history found right here in Missouri. So, we still have not found any sheds, but I have quite a ways to walk. I gotta walk all this timber all the way back for like 3/4 of a mile that way. So, I'm gonna finish up hunting this little bitty hill and we'll be heading back. I'll let you know if we find any sheds. See ya. Well, since this video has taken a entire left turn, I figured this one's for the boys. Look at this rock. What a beautiful rock. Oh, it's really bright. You guys see it? What a beautiful rock. Anyway, since this video has taken an entire left-hand turn, and now it is essentially an arrowhead hunting video, I figured I'd tell you a story that I got from my dad. So as you can tell, I am downstream and I am walking upstream. And that was one of my dad's biggest pet peeves and rules for arrowhead hunting, which is reasonable. And so whenever I was younger, we would be out arrowhead hunting. And me being young and gung-ho, I would run off and I would get ahead of my dad. And I'd go running down the creek just as fast as I could go. Get ahead of him so that I could hopefully find the arrowheads and or artifacts before my dad could. Which my dad laughed about, but also guaranteed was left furious because I had to run downstream in the water that he was getting ready to hunt in. And, ooh, look at that skull. What a gnarly little thing. Look at those teeth. Whoa. It's got a rock by its eyeball. That's weird. Huh. But anyway. So yeah, my dad was left furious because I would run past him and I would dirty up the water in front of him. And it would make it harder for him to find artifacts and or arrowheads. So, just figured I'd let y'all in. I was just out here on the creek and just having to think about it. So, there's your story time. If we don't find, wow, there's a deer skull right here too. There's a dead deer skull. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but yeah, just figured I'd let y'all in on that, that little story. But now that I'm older, I find myself, I walked all the way around in the field. And now I am in the water and I am walking upstream because I can see the water clearly in front of me, but the water behind me is dirty and mixed up and I can't see through it. So it makes so much more sense to hunt the way that my dad taught me. So just keep that in mind. If I find any sheds, you know I'll be back. I found a skull, technically two, but I'm not gonna keep the deer skull. This was pretty cool. Make it a little European mount for whatever kind of animal it is. So, let's see if we can find some sheds now, shall we? See ya. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but there's a squirrel right on this tree limb. Oh my goodness.